Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today we're going to be ranking all of the upcoming LEGO City and Creator Summer 2021 sets that have been revealed thus far. There are 11 of them, and 5 of them are from Creator, and then 6 are from City, and for 3 of the City ones, I only have 1 photo available for each of them, so there's not going to be as comprehensive details for those 3, but I still wanted to include them in the ranking so that it's more comprehensive, and if there are more sets revealed for either of these themes in the future, I'll be sure to cover that as well for the summer wave specifically, of course. And keep in mind, this ranking is all just based on my personal opinion here, so let me know your rankings down below in the comment section of the video. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts and opinions on both of these themes. So without further ado, let's get straight into it here and start off with number 11. Alright, so we're going to kick off this list with LEGO City, set number 30570, the Animal Rescue Hovercraft, and this here is a polybag and one of the sets where we only have 1 photo for it, but nonetheless, there isn't too much to cover with this one. The new monkey that we get here is really great, and it is included in some other sets, but of course, this is the cheapest way to acquire it, with it only being a polybag, so I think that's really great, and it has some good detail there and a nice mold as well. And then the minifigures not half bad either, and the actual hovercraft is a pretty decent build considering the limited amount of pieces here. I like how you have a little place to store some stuff, and the printing on the front of it looks really nice as well with that paw right there. So I do like the design of this polybag, but it's just that the other sets, it's kind of hard to compare a polybag to full scale sets, so that's why this one ends up in the lowest spot. Alright, now we've got the Animal Rescue Quad right here, and honestly, I have similar comments as to the polybag with this one. We get 2 of the monkeys within this set, and what's really funny as well is that we get just some chocolate pudding on the ground. That is definitely what that is. It is not animal feces, but nonetheless, I think that's pretty funny that we have that underneath the tree right there. And then the minifigure is fairly decent within the set as well. He has some nice printing on the torso and the legs right there, and then a bit of a helmet going on there in a really nice color there of the darker red. So I like the figure, it's pretty decent. And then the actual quad right here is honestly pretty good. I love that we get a drone on top of it as well, which if we look at some of the other photos, you can see it flying in the air right here. So honestly, a pretty good set right here. You're getting a lot within it. You get a nice little tree build for the monkeys to climb on, and then you get a nice vehicle as well for our main sort of character here. So I do like that. And then you also get a nice little, what I'm assuming is a print on the back of the quad right there. So I do like that. It's really unique. I'm not sure if it's exclusive, but it's a cool piece nonetheless to be getting within this set. So I think overall this is a really well-rounded and affordable set, probably only going to be about $10 in the US. So a really great deal here, and I do like this set quite a bit. Alright, now the next one that we have here is set number 60308, the Police and Fire Brigade on the Coast, and honestly, this one's just lower on the list because I'm not very interested in City, Police, and Fire Rescue. I just don't really find it that interesting anymore because I feel like everything's already been done. Now, don't get me wrong, the Lighthouse build there is pretty decent if that's what it is. I'm assuming that's kind of what they're going for there with the design of it being on the coast, and I do like that. I also like the 2 sort of boats that we get within this set as well. I think they both look pretty decent there, especially the fire one. I do like the look of that one quite a bit, and it looks to have a cool play feature in the front where you can shoot out the water there to put out the fire on the other boat. So I like all of the elements here, but it's just nothing amazing or groundbreaking, and it's not really what I'm looking for. Alright, now we've got the Creator 3-in-1 Crocodile right here, and honestly, this is a fantastic build right here. I've never been that interested in the animal builds, and I can't say I'm going to pick this one up, but I still have a huge amount of appreciation for the actual build here. I think they just nailed it. I mean, look at all of those teeth right there and that extra long tongue. I like that quite a bit, and that's probably the weirdest thing I've said on a video, but then I really like all of the texturing going on here on its back neck. I think that looks really great, and it's got a really good scale to it as well. And then you have a little dead fish here as well, just for some added stuff within the set there. And then if we look on the back, we have a better view of some of the alternate builds here. You have a frog, which I think is really cool, so I do like that. And then you have a little snake as well, which I think looks pretty nice. So I think all of the elements here are honestly really great. There's some really good inclusions here, but I think the main attraction, of course, is the crocodile, which just looks fantastic. So I can't stop gushing about that. You know my opinions now. I think it's really well done, and I do like this set overall. Next up here, we've got the Creator 3-in-1 Fish Tank, and honestly, this has got to be one of the coolest Creator builds that I've seen in quite a while. I think it's so awesome how they were able to create a fish tank here and then make it into such cool alternate builds as well, which we'll take a more in-depth look at after, but I think the fish tank just looks fantastic. They have some really cool elements here with even a mini submarine right there, which I think is so great. It's kind of like a bit of a micro scale build going on there, and then the fish look really fantastic. Also, I love all the different varieties that we get. It honestly really makes me think of Finding Nemo, so I think that's kind of funny as well. So I do like that. Also, I think there's just some really cool elements here, some great colors as well, and the fish tank seems like a pretty decent size also, so I like that quite a bit. And then in the way of the alternate builds here, we get a little art stand right here, which I think looks really great. I honestly like that quite a bit, and I love that you have a drawing there, or a little painting piece that I think looks really nice, utilizing a ton of different colors there, so I like that quite a bit. And then we have a treasure chest, which is honestly so cool. I love the little sword build there. I think that's super great. And then we even get some extra side animal builds as well, so I really feel like they're utilizing the pieces to the maximum here, so I love that, and I just think this is a really fantastic set. Now we've got the Creator 3-in-1 Space Shuttle Adventure, and this set is honestly quite cool. I was kind of sick of LEGO Space just in general with all of the sets that we get from Ideas specifically, but I like this one quite a bit just because you are getting 3-in-1 here. I think it's really amazing how we get so many cool and unique builds here as well, just within the actual set. They are quite different from each other, so I like the main sort of space shuttle here. I think it's really cool how a satellite can kind of pop out of the top there. I feel like that's really cool feature, so I do like that quite a bit as well. And then of course we get the other alternate build here, which I think looks really nice. Also, it definitely goes for a more condensed sort of look, but a longer one nonetheless, so I do like that as well. And then we also have the landing craft right here, which I think is another really cool one. I could definitely see some people picking up all three of these, or even two of them, to kind of reenact a sort of moon landing or something like that. So I love that a lot, and I think they do a great job with all of the builds here. Even the back of the space shuttle looks really good. I think the space shuttle is probably my favorite of all of them, just the main build there. I think they really nailed the look of it, so I can really appreciate that. They did a great job here. You can even see the landing gear as well on the bottom there coming out, so I like how they've hidden that pretty well also. So just some really fantastic elements here with this set. I think they did a great job with all three of the builds, and that's always a real big positive for Creator when they're able to nail all three of them. So I would say this is overall a really great set. Alright, now we've got set number 60307, the Wildlife Camp right here, and this is one of the cases where we only have one photo of this set, and I do apologize for the quality of it, but nonetheless, this is a great looking one here. You get so many cool elements within this set. The animals alone are so great. I love the elephant that we get here, which we will see in another set later on in this ranking. Then we get a really cool like tiger right there, which I think looks fantastic, so I'm loving that a lot as well. I think they did a great job with it, and you even get two of the baby cubs as well, so that's really cool. The lion that we get looks really great as well. I do like the detail there and the different color scheme for it as well that we wouldn't typically see, so I like that. You have a little eagle on the top right there, at least that's what I'm assuming it is, and then you have another monkey as well, which looks to be different from the previous ones with a different colored face there in gray, so I do like that, and I feel like it is a different one as well. You you get some cool little vehicle builds as well, multiples of those. And then you also have a nice little treehouse camp out as well, which is nice. I like the top of that with the little tarp on top there with the fabric piece. You get another of those monkeys and then a little crane right there, a nice little puddle of water right there, and then the cool sort of rescue vehicle as well. So this is just a really nice set. I do like the design of it quite a bit. I feel like it has a lot of cool details within it, so I like it for that reason alone, and I think it is a great set. Alright, now we've got the animal rescue vehicle right here, which is such a cool set. I love this one right here. I think it's so awesome how you get all of these great elements within the set right here. Of course, I'm trying to find a good photo of it here. As you can see, we get a awesome looking lion here. It looks so great. And then the cub as well. I mean, that is such cool pieces right there. I think they look absolutely fantastic. So I'm loving both of those. And then the actual figures look pretty good as well. I do like the designs of all of them, and especially her as well. She's probably the highlight here. This character, I think she looks really fantastic with that torso printing there, and then the headband as well on the face right there. So I do like that quite a bit. So some great figures and animals within this set. And then the actual build, I think, is pretty decent. You get some pretty good elements right here within this, so I am liking it for that reason as well. You get some great stuff within this, so I do like the build. Overall, I think it's really well done and a cool sort of animal rescue for sure. And considering this is a 4+ set, I think that it is honestly really well done. So I'm really digging this one overall. Some great animals within it and just some really great builds as well. Alright, now we've got my favorite LEGO City set of the bunch, and this is the animal rescue mission right here, and honestly, it looks fantastic. I love all of the animals that we get within this set. Once again, we get that elephant here, but now we can see it in higher quality, and it looks amazing. It has to be one of my favorite animals that we've received in LEGO in general, so I love that. You get a baby elephant as well, which is so cool that we're getting that within this set, so I love that. I found another really cool detail as well that I noticed that is so cool, playing into the animal rescue factor of the set. I love that one of the monkeys can have a cast put on it. I think that is so cool, so I love that as well, and it definitely adds into sort of some of the little play features within the set. You get another monkey also, and some really cool builds right here for sort of their headquarters right here, which I do like. And then the actual helicopter is honestly pretty decent. I like the color scheme of it. I feel like it's quite unique in that way, so I do like that. And then you get a little vehicle here as well to clear away some of the rubble, so I like that element also. And the figures look pretty decent as well. We can look at a better photo of those because they honestly look pretty darn good. They have some nice torso prints for each of them, so I do like that as well. Primarily kind of going with a tan color scheme. You get a nice doctor torso as well, which honestly looks really great right there. I'm not sure if we've received that print yet or previously, but I think that looks really nice. And then the crocodile as well looks really nice, or the alligator, whatever you would like to call it. I think it looks great. You even get a little egg right here hatching for a baby one. So some really fantastic elements within this set. I think that it feels very complete, and it definitely really does a great job of portraying that animal rescue mission. Of course, the title of the set, so it definitely keeps on that promise. So I just love this set. I think it's really well done. Some great play features within it as well, with the tree knocking over. So just really fantastic, great animals within the set, great figures, and a really fantastic build. Now we have the Creator 3-in-1 Ferris wheel, and this is such an amazing set. I've been wanting to talk about this one so badly ever since it was revealed here. I think it has got to be one of my favorite 3-in-1 sets. It just looks absolutely phenomenal, starting off with the main build here of the Ferris wheel. I think it's a really great size right here if you don't want a completely massive Ferris wheel in your city and you just want a smaller one. I think this definitely fulfills that, and I love the the sun on the front of it and with the cloud saying fun. I think that looks really great, and even the blue on the mechanical parts there looks really nice and definitely makes it pop quite a bit. And then you can see a little ticket stand here as well, which is really nicely built with some great figures there. And then we also have some really cool balloons as well. I love how they've done them in the different shapes right here for some different like animals, and I think that is super cool. The dog even looks really nice, and the two figures here are also pretty great as well, so loving both of those. I think the main build is really fantastic. Then you have a little bumper cars set as well, and I think that is really cool. Also, I feel like it does a good job of staying self-contained here as well, so that you can have the bumper cars just kind of go around the little area that they have there. So I do like that. I like how they integrate the ticket stand as well into this build, so I'm loving that as well. And I've seen a few people complaining about this one with these ships right here, the little like going back and forth there, but honestly I actually like this one quite a lot. I actually do think it's really cool, and I like how we have a mini claw machine on the side as well. It's just those minor little details that I feel like really just hit this set home, and I just like all of the boats. I think they have great color schemes to them, very bright and vibrant, and even the actual logo of it as well looks really great. So I'm loving all three of these builds. Honestly, I think they all look fantastic. We have some great photos of them as well. I love it when LEGO goes really in depth with showing us all different angles of all of the sets, because it really allows for us to just be able to break it down quite a bit and quite extensively as well. So I do like that a lot also. And even just seeing the minifigures riding on the set here, they just look so happy. I'm loving it. It just gives off such great vibes within this set and really just portrays it all very well. You can even see how you crank the Ferris wheel as well, so that's really great, and I'm sure you could hook that up to one of the LEGO motors somehow and have it be automatic, so that's really great. You can even see the sails right here, the sailboat. So really loving all of the elements of all three of these builds. It's very well done. They all feel very equal as well, and I could definitely see some people wanting to pick up three of these because it's just such a great set. I really do love it a lot, and I think it's very well done. Alright, now at the top spot here in my ranking, we have the Great Knights Castle, which is honestly such an amazing build right here. Once again, just as the Ferris wheel was, this just absolutely nails it in the creator factor here. You have three fantastic builds, and we'll go through the first one here, which of course is my favorite one. It just looks fantastic, and I love Lego Castle, and I really missed out on getting like the original Lego Castle theme, Nexo Knights, all those things that are sort of medieval. So I really do love this here, and I feel like it really comprises a lot of great elements here. You even have a pretty decent dragon build right here. Honestly, I do like that quite a bit. The actual minifigures are fantastic as well. I love both of their uniforms right there, and then the other like citizen right here looks really great as well, with some added armor there if you want to gear him up. So I do like that. You even get some cool birds on the side as well, just a minor detail there, but you know what, I think that really just all of those minor details definitely help the set in some really great ways. I love the water wheel on the side right there. I think that's really great. And the interior of this build, you can even see how it can sort of close up right there, and I think that is so cool. It looks fantastic. It is such a great set right here. So many great building techniques, as you can see. And then here is one of like the alternate builds as well, which looks really nice. I love how it's a taller tower right here. I think that is so cool, so I do like that quite a bit. You can even see on the side here as well another build which looks really amazing. I love how there's a little stand as well. You have a little nice tree also, which looks really nice. So some really fantastic elements there. A windmill as well, which looks nice, and then another shot of one of the builds right here. I love the creator photos because, as I said, they're very comprehensive in showing off all of the builds. And then the interior here of the set, really one of the great elements here. You have a little like prison cell there. You have a little food market as well, which is really nice, and then a nice armory as well, a blacksmith I suppose, and then on top here a little area as well. It's just so cool. You have some watchtowers on the top right there, and it's fantastic. It's honestly just an amazing set here. So many great elements, as you can see. They just really did an amazing job. I love the drawbridge as well, and the mini little like water there. Oh, it just all comes together so well. I love it so much. Such a great set here. Definitely a creator one that I would really love to get my hands on. They just did such an amazing job here. So I'm really loving it. I don't have too much more to say with this one without being even more repetitive than I'm sure I already have been. So yeah, just a great set overall. Alright, so that's going to conclude the video here for my ranking of all of the upcoming LEGO City and Creator 2021 summer sets. My throat is hurting quite a bit by the end of this video because I've talked so much about all of these sets, but they are just amazing. There's so much I can say about them, and I feel like I covered them pretty well here. But now I want to hear your rankings down below in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on all of these sets. Which ones are you planning to pick up? Which ones are you not that interested in? I want to hear all of it so we can have a discussion down below. And if you did enjoy this video, it would be highly appreciated if you could leave a like. Also subscribe as well if you would like to check out some of my other rankings. I've been doing them for the summer 2021 set. So we have Minecraft, Ninjago, Disney, all of that cool stuff. So I'll link 2 of them at the end of this video here. But thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.